Hi, I'm Margie from Marjorie's Candies and Cookies, and you can visit us at our website, marjoriescandiesandcookies.com. Today, what I'm doing is we're going to make chocolate balloon bowls. And of course you have to have some balloons. These are little water type balloons. You should get a bag of them. They also, the very long skinny ones are good also, because they make sometimes even a smaller bowl, but you have to have room in your refrigerator for the big balloons. If it's cold outside, you can put them outside too. But anyway, so we're going to work with the wafer chocolate, which I don't always use wafer chocolate, but I think it's the easiest type of chocolate to use for this. And so in another video I do talk about how to melt them. You just do want to be very careful to melt them slowly. So what you want to do is you want to have one shelf in your refrigerator empty, and I choose the middle shelf because if you choose the top shelf, then there's air coming down on the chocolate, and that can it could make the chocolate cool too quickly. And the same with the bottom. It also might be too cold on the very bottom. So the middle sort of is protected from that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a balloon and we're just going to dip it in the chocolate. Very basically, just sort of dip it in. Okay. And you bring it over. You want to go as close to you as you can, because then the next balloon you won't be dragging chocolate across the balloons. And you can sit them like that. And you can make them, you can blow the balloons up different sizes, because believe it or not, that looks like a little balloon, but it can fit a scoop of ice cream in it. If you're having a party, you can put mints in them on the table. We're also going to dip them again, okay, because you want it to be a little, you can dip them as much as you want. Okay, well pretty much you have to let it cool a little bit in between. And you can actually, even set it down a different direction if you want people to see inside the bowl differently for decoration. But I'm just going to set them, this is Dipping Balloons 101. Okay, so that's all. I'm just going to do these 4. And we can set them in the refrigerator to cool for a moment. Very cool. Okay. And when you put any chocolate into the refrigerator, you want to try to hold the tray very, you don't want to shake it, because sometimes if the chocolate's cooling, like if it's cold in your kitchen, you'll see little waves in the chocolate, and try not to slam the door. Just be very careful. Okay? So we'll let that cool, then we'll dip it again. Well, what I'm going to do now is take these balloons out, and you have to, well, I guess that's ready. That's what I was going to tell you. You want to make sure that they come off, okay? Because sometimes the side of the bowl will definitely get hard, but the bottom part, you see how you can see the balloon? So that's not really that important if you're just going to put strawberries or nuts, because that'll be a little hole. But that's why I dipped them again. So I'm going to give the chocolate a little stir, because you want the chocolate to be even temperature. You can even temperature all the way through. So I'm going to dip straight down, right down to the place where it was, and come up. And now the tray is a little bit cold, and that's nice. Matter of fact, you could start with the cold tray. That might help keep the bottom a little thicker. All these little things you think about while you're doing it. I love this guy. He's so cute. This is like one of the most fun things I do. I wish my grandson, Luke, was here. He would love it. We'll dip pretzels one day, because he likes to do that. And he's my marshmallow spoon expert. Every holiday he comes out here and he helps me dip about 500 marshmallows on spoons. There we go. Now we'll put it back in the refrigerator. Being very careful not to jostle it. They look good. Okay, I'm going to check and see how they're doing. It's been about 5 minutes, and it took 5 minutes the first time also. And so they're looking great. You see, now there's no hole in the bottom. Okay. which means you possibly even could use these to drink liqueurs out of. Okay? Might be, you know, with the cold fingers. I guess if the liqueur is cold, maybe that would be okay. But anyway, I'm really thinking of these to put like nuts in, or I have a few things I can show you. But there's another thing you can also do when you're dipping these to make them look very pretty. You can, if you dip it one more time, I probably could have done this at first, and just give it a little tilt, like this. Okay? You're going just 3 times around, okay? And you'll have a little bit of a, okay, a little bit of petals, okay? And that's really all. You really should do it again. Wait 5 minutes and do that one again the same way, of the same directions. Otherwise, people will put their hands in to take something out and they'll break them. Dipping it twice really gives you, makes it firmer. Okay? So I'm going to show you now what to do with my scissor. Okay, these are cool, so you have to come really close to see this. Is very cool. You just take a scissor and you just sort of nip right there. I feel I did nip it. There we go. And it will just come out. Well, it should come out. It should come out. There we go. We'll try this one. These are being a little bit ornery. Maybe they're not quite as, there we go. Trying not to put any pressure on the chocolate. Here we go. One of these should come out perfectly for us. There we go. Maybe they're a little bit, not so cold or something in the very bottom of them. You know, this one's not ready to do. So now you can take some nuts. You can just put them in there if you want. Just fill them with nuts and serve them as, you know, around on the table. You know, I have some almonds. These are roasted almonds. You can just have a little fun with it. Okay, you can make the bowls as big as you like. And that's all.